What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Litecoin today at the request of First Sighting. We're doing this for you. Hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. Let's get started, all right? So Litecoin with a move down all the way to about 86 point, what was it? $86.7, sitting now at $102. I'd say that's a nice recovery, nice little recovery there. Closing the week here at about $100. Oh, wow. You closed the week at 100. That's nice. Good job. Good job, we did it. Closed the week at 100, or no, just at 99.7. Okay, I thought it was below 100, but anyways, basically at these areas of resistance that you had, not the fake outs included, right, but the actual areas of resistance and support going back in time, and resistance and support going back in time. Very significant area to close your week at. I think that's a very bullish sign in itself. I want to look at something with some volume real quick to just kind of go over an idea that I had for one of my last videos, not for Litecoin, but for another crypto, is essentially that when you're in a long phase of consolidation like this, or any phase of consolidation really, you see the volume kind of die off, right, and it tapers off. You had a little bit of volume come in here. I'm surprised you didn't break out, but that was also, all the cryptos started moving down at this point, right? Dominance for Bitcoin started moving up, so that might have been why. But here you are, absolutely seeing more volume than you've seen throughout this whole range, breaking out, right, at areas where you saw the least amount of volume, right? Generally, when you consolidate, you know you're at the end of the consolidation phase when you see very low levels of volume. And that's where this move could have been misleading, because there were some very low levels of volume, and coming out of it, you did see higher levels in volume. But the only thing is, you saw higher levels of volume without seeing higher readings in the price. Those two things don't mix well together, right? Here we are seeing higher levels in volume, and we got higher readings in price, so that makes sense. It's undeniable to me that Litecoin consolidated. It's picked a direction. It's breaking out. This is the initial move right here. This is the initial move of something greater overall, right? It's something greater. This is the first higher high and higher low of this. I don't know why I drew it all the way back here. I was trying to compare this high to this high. It's the first higher high and higher low of what is to come, right? So if we were to measure what's to come, I think the best method of doing that would be to take the relative high to the relative low on a macro basis, most recent cycle high to the most recent cycle low. You can see that you're finding support on the 382. The minimum target area from here and the most expected target area would be to the 61869 zone, which is anywhere from about $170 to $200, something like that. I have given the green light for Litecoin. I think that it can go to the 786 or higher even by the end of January. I really do like that $250 target personally, but it could see prices as high as about $320. I like the $250 to $280 area personally. You're at $102 now, so certainly I would expect that Litecoin sees anything from like a 2.5x to something just under a 3x by the end of January. From here, you look at the weekly RSI, it's very, very bullish, right? Absolutely astonishingly bullish. Higher lows, higher highs, getting way overbought, cooled way the hell off now. You're ready to move up higher. I want to see. I mean, here you got pretty overbought. You got all the way up to the 81, pulled back down just below the 60, and then you ripped again. This move here is kind of like this. Different move, totally different than what we're experiencing now, but just like in context, right? We had a lot more to go. Based off of that move, we went from the high to the low, went all the way up to the 1886200 level. It's a very common area, actually, especially for coins this cycle. 1886200 level. Let's just see if that lines up with anything here. 188.6, 234, 200 level, 250. That's actually pretty damn close. 288, 272. So I really do like this overall zone for Litecoin to go to. Again, got overbought here, went just below the 60. Let's see what you do with the coming weeks. I think that you'll move up well. Daily RSI looking bullish as hell as well. Yeah, you have lower lows in price, lower lows in the daily RSI as well, but you found support in this area once, twice, 3 times, 4 times before, right? You've just continued to find support in this area. And again, talking about consolidation, if this is your move up, this would be your consolidation. Well, what do we see with consolidation? How do we know that we're at the end of it? Volume is dying off. We get some very little volume, and for the last 3 days now in a row, we've had some of the least amount of volume that we've experienced throughout this whole phase. And we've just moved lower and seen lower readings as we move lower. So I do think that we're at the end of this consolidation. I think any day now, it could be today, we start to move up higher. and we're on our way. We're on our way, you guys, to $250, $280, somewhere in between there. I got nothing else for you. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I do suspect that Litecoin moves up higher from here. You're at 102. I don't think it moves lower. If it moves lower at all, like 98, 99 bucks, but I think you're going to close above 100 bucks today, and you're going to continue to close above 100 bucks forevermore. But we'll see, man. I said I was done, but we're going to do this real quick just to check on things. Yeah, the weekly, it looks so bullish. The monthly looked bullish too. I saw that. In the daily, it looks primed and ready to fly, you guys. It really does, right? Like this is really, really bullish. If you were rejecting this, if you were to move down lower, you would have done so already, right? You're not gonna do this and then move down. You would have done it already. You're gonna move up. You're finding support is what you're doing, right? It's like, I don't know. Let's see if we can find an example, right? It's like you're not going to do this and then move up. You're going to do this and then move down. You're finding resistance, and now you're finding support, right? It's like the exact same move actually, but to the opposite effect. You know, kind of up here, right? You move down, contracted a little bit. That was time to move on up rather immediately. False readings there, so not really accurate. Not a whole lot of accurate readings here, right? You can see the daily ribbon expanded. It contracted a hell of a lot. By the time it was tight, your low was all the way back here, and when it was at its tightest, that's when you're about to rip and run, right? And that's just kind of the exact same environment that we're in now, which is you've gotten below the ribbon, you're getting really tight, you're at the tightest you've been, you're getting ready, and right, you're at the tight point here, your low was beforehand, you're getting ready to rip and run. It might not be today, but soon, very, very soon, guys. So I got nothing else to say for real this time. Hit the like button, subscribe, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye-bye.